Good morning, honey bears. How are you this morning? I hope everybody actually had a good weekend. I know today is Tuesday, but I have not done a video probably in about a week. But I hope everyone is doing okay. I know that we have a lot still going on in regards to COVID-19 and the coronavirus and all of that. So I hope everyone is safe and sound and following protocol as far as social distancing and just looking out for, everyone right now during this pandemic. Honey, we are going to get into an episode of working in retail during COVID-19, honey, the adventures of working in retail during COVID-19. But honey, I did want to let you get a look at this mug, honey. Yes, get into this mug, honey. So I, of course, am wearing as my foundation, honey. I'm wearing the e.l.f. Flawless Foundation this morning, honey. Yes, got that going on. I also am wearing a Jeffree Star this morning, honey. And get into those eyes, honey. Those eyes are the Morphe by Saweetie 24A Artist Palette, honey. Yes, get into that. I will have the all the information down below in regards to what colors I'm wearing, honey. And I finally figured out what one of those tools was used for, honey. Yes, so I figured it out, honey. So I am actually so proud of myself. Shout out to Kimora Black, honey. She was on RuPaul's Drag Race, honey. So shout out to her in regards to making that happen, as well, honey. So yes, get into that. So, honeys, like I said, I did want to get into the adventures of working in retail during COVID-19. And, I do want to talk about that, but I also want to talk about this stupidity that's going on in this nation about people demanding that these governors open up these states and whatever and what have you. There are so many selfish people in this country. Like I say, I have dealt with people in my retail establishment that blatantly will not wear a mask or will not I have really had to tell people that, there was this one lady that was in my building just coughing up a storm, and she was not covering her mouth, honey. So I told her if she couldn't cover her mouth, she had to leave. Because you just don't know what's going on with this virus. There's so many uncertainties of what's going on with this virus, honey. So, the selfishness that is going on in this country right now, and it's people are saying it's not about politics, but when you break it down, there's only one political party that seems to be doing some really selfish and ideological things in regards to COVID-19 and in regards to this coronavirus pandemic. So, it's very, you say it's not about politics, but it is, because you want to, you running around carrying these flags talking about don't tread on me, and you running around waving the Confederate flag of all things, which we all know what those flags mean. They are white supremacist flags. So you're basically, just out there perpetrating the, white supremacy. So it's very disheartening. People would rather, and I know it's hard. Like I said, I know there's someone in my family that has lost their job due to the economic situation. But, her take is she would rather lose her job than, lose her life or have people lose their lives in regards to this pandemic. So, there's so many selfish people out in this world, and it just goes to show that there's a group of people that have, for decades and centuries have been telling people where they should work, where they should live, where they should send their kids to school. But God forbid that you have to quarantine, or you have to, stay at home for a few months. You having a hissy fit over that. So it's really disheartening to know. I always knew that people were selfish, but to know how selfish people are is very disheartening. It's very disheartening. It's always somebody else to blame for what's going on in the world instead of you taking responsibility, for things. We see these outbreaks that are going on in these pockets of areas, and these people don't care. They want to go get their hair cut, honey. Do you see my hair? Do you see my hair, honey? Child, do you see my nails? They look a hot fool. You know why they look a hot fool? Because I tried to do them myself. I am not worried about that until we get this situation handled and under control, honey. I'm probably gonna have cornrows by the time this is all said and done. But guess what? I'll just have cornrows, honey. So, people just need to not be selfish and to just take this thing one day at a time. And I get it. Everybody is dealing with economic situations. But think about those of us that are considered essential workers that go into work every day, not knowing whether or not we can catch COVID-19 or the coronavirus. No one, we just don't know. But you want to be selfish and not worry about that. You want to be selfish and just worry about you and yourself. Like I say, I'm an essential worker, so I deal with this every day, all day. I have my trusty mask that I wear every day, and hopefully that, makes a barrier on me catching or, being in contact with someone that may have COVID-19. But you just never know. You just never know. But the selfishness of people, the selfishness of Americans, people, citizens of the United States of America, it's very disheartening, and it's very troubling. It's very troubling. So, like I said, you guys, I did want to come to you guys this morning. It was kind of serious. I try to add a little light to the situation when I come to you guys, but it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Like I said, I just wanted to come to everyone, and hopefully we'll make it out of this thing. But people just need to be patient and have a heart and not be selfish. So I love you guys. I hope you guys do everything that you can do right now to make someone's day better. We have a lot going on. My tagline is usually, do everything you can do to get your bags, to get your coin, honey, to get your purse, to get your wallet. Yes, honey. But right now, I just want everybody to do everything that they can do to make someone's day better. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, I will catch you guys on the flip side, and I love you.